filing down the street here, as are we. He's got word they're going to continue.
Hey everybody, an unlawful assembly has just been declared. 3 warnings were given. Now the police are moving in. There are still some demonstrators inside the wall, inside the barricades. Shit.
Hey, they don't care about your rights, buddy. They're here to violate them. That's what they get made for. The finest sausage.
That's arbitrary, made up fucking bullshit ass law. Bullshit.
I guess you can't say it's arbitrary because that is true. What does like was we got an arrest. They're arresting one of the protesters.
Why? What did they do?
I don't know. I didn't see what was happening.
How?
But probably for violation of curfew.
By who?
The mayor of D.C.
For what? This is the peaceful
Violation of curfew. Violation of the curfew.
Excuse me.
There's anybody's making the not peaceful. It's you guys right here.
Yeah, we got one arrest for violation of curfew.
Really?
Well, the police are literally surrounding everybody.
Decision right now. You are following the rules.
Yeah, the police are surrounding everybody right now. Like right now, we are surrounded 360 degrees right now. No, press is exempt from the curfew.
Stand up. But yeah, looks like we're in the middle of
There's literally 360 degrees of police. Well, luckily I'm pressed, so I'm exempt from the curfew if I read the emergency warning from earlier today correctly. What time is it? It's almost 7:30. It's 5 minutes to 7:30. Yeah, the police are literally... Jeez. Yeah, right now it's just the police, not the National Guard.
niggas for me, I say where? Cause it seems like they all high like a skate.
Yeah, the police are now pushing more protesters back that way.
People in other states, 2000s, dude, you're fucking lost in your goddamn mind, man. You're angry. You're so far fucking foggy.
Were you this upset in 2016?
Yeah, I need some more Trump.
Were you this upset in 2016?
No,
Then why? Then why? Because you didn't lose.
You know how many people voted in this election? Nobody's
I see a lot of you who got tricked into voting.
You couldn't even have fucking 80.
Starting on the 80s, my B6 Challenger, I'm gonna throw that bitch on.
We got another arrest. But yeah, I can't see Jack, but there was another arrest.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're fucking missing shit.
Nobody out.
Where's the way? I don't see anything.
Get out, go, run. Fuck you. I didn't do shit. Fucking, you don't like your job, you know it. Sir, we come through. No.
Yes, and they have not been let him out if you want him out.
Yeah, he was wrong.
Looks like the police aren't letting these people out.
Así están las cosas tensas, hasta ahorita las autoridades. Para dejar un perímetro encerradas a todas estas personas. Acá, pues hay decenas de agentes que pudieron despejar a los manifestantes que estaban de aquel lado. Ahora todos están.
Yes, this is live.
I love this country and I love this Constitution. Yes, I do.
Shoot. Oh, there we go. I thought my stream was about to go dead.
I cannot stand false patriots like you.
Looks like we got some undercover street cops right there. Have I been here all day? Unfortunately not, because I missed the storming of the Capitol. But as soon as I saw what happened, I basically went there immediately, and I was able to get up on the stairs where the breach was. I was unfortunately unable to live stream because there was a lot of cell consumption in the area. But I was recording on both my phones. Alright, looks like the police are moving in.
I hate racism. I hate
Let them out! Want them out, let them out! Thank you, brother, thank you! Am I allowed to leave? Why not?
Hey, start showing these videos because the police are not going to... Everyone watching, start showing this video because there are still protesters within the police lines that they are not letting out. They are definitely not letting the protesters out of the line, and now they're pushing us back.
Guys, keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going, guys. You gotta keep moving, okay?
We're on your side. We're all citizens. Nobody here trying to fuck with you guys. You're pushing us out for nothing.
I wish I had my drone. How could the police never came up when I team built? Be able to build. All I can say to that is politics. That's all I can really say to that.
Including us, realizing we couldn't get out. So we asked them where to go. We didn't really get an answer. And so one guy said, okay, hey, your press, indicated by the fact that I was holding the mic, and they kind of let us parade through the barrier, as well as my team here. However, the people who were not with the press, who were with the protesters, were actually sort of stuck inside the circle. What will happen to them? I'm not sure. They could be reprimanded and let go, or arrested, or held in some kind of detention. I'm not sure exactly.
No, like I said, the Capitol was stormed. A woman was shot, and one guy, from a witness that I talked to, he said a guy, when they were pushing people back out of the Capitol building, when they were pushing people back out of the Capitol building, that man fell face first onto the ground, and his face planted right on a flashbang as it went off. So that caused another protester to die. So from what I know, two protesters were killed today on the Capitol building. One by the Secret Service and one, I believe, by the police. Yep, more police. Shit. The police line is falling behind us as well.
Did not do that, and they're all working on they will be counting votes all night. However, it looks like they will not be rejecting votes. And I mean, I think
Nobody hears it.
Right now, this police line is several officers deep. They're still surrounding whatever remnants of the protesters are still within inside the police line. I don't know how much. I'm the only reporter left, or maybe the only. No, I'm not. CJTV is here, and the Epoch Times are right behind me.
I don't think the National Guard is still.
I do not. Well, I have not seen any of the protesters armed. Some might have mace, but I haven't seen any mace. Yeah, if you don't know, they're gonna start counting the votes again at 8 here in DC. What time is it? Still 24 minutes. Alright, the police are pushing us back. Alright, the police are pushing all of us back now.
alright, we're actually going to push back further.
Yeah, and whatever handful of protesters are still left within that circle are still there right now. It looks like the National Guard is surrounding the group as well. How many protesters would you estimate out there? Right now, it's definitely a small fraction of those here earlier because on the Capitol steps, it took me like 15 or 20 minutes just to get up to the doors because everyone was literally shoulder to shoulder, front to back to one another. Like, you could not move freely around earlier today on the Capitol steps. That's how many people there were. Like, from the base of the lawn all the way up to the doors, it was almost impossible to get through the crowd. That's how bunched up everyone was. And right now, it's definitely a fraction of the size of what it was. I'll probably say a couple dozen, maybe. Yeah, actually. Where have they all gone? Can't all be. All of them probably went back to the hotel rooms. And if y'all don't know, but I got some footage of it. They actually, a lot of the demonstrators actually destroyed the Associated Press's gear, like the cameras, the stands, the servers, everything. Like, a lot of what I'm seeing is a lot from what I saw earlier was akin to a riot. Like the kind of riots I literally have seen when I'm amongst the BLM and Antifa people. I mean, what I saw looked very similar to that, but obviously, like, ideology differs here, though. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of surprised to see something from a conservative crowd like this, but I don't know. This is definitely something different. Yeah, but it looks like the police circle over there has gone away, and they've probably arrested whatever protest. Actually, no, or is that press? I can't tell.
What are you guys protecting right now? Can you tell me?
But the protesters, though, inside that police circle.
The rioters. All the rioters.
Well, the demonstrators still inside the police circles were probably arrested.
Protect and serve, guys. Protect and serve. I come from a family cop. My mom's a dispatcher still. This is not what you guys.
Well, hold on. Let me check out my other phone because someone I know actually sent an interesting picture earlier.
Who are you protecting right now? I didn't literally see someone.
Actually, no, I'll just tell you what it was. Hold on.
Are we still live? Well, I'll mention that it's again very cold today. During one interview, I thought I might actually collapse from the cold.
But yeah, there was a picture or two side-by-side pictures that someone sent me that showed a guy like dressed up as a Viking, sort of. He basically had these very distinctive body tattoos with no shirt and like some sort of like buffalo hat with horns. And one picture was from a BLM rally in Arizona, and the other one was from here. But yeah, it looks like the demonstrators that were inside the police circle were arrested because I've not seen anyone else come from behind the police lines. Yeah, right here, all around me, is what's left of the demonstrators, plus more of the press. There's not a whole lot left. There's like maybe at most a couple dozen. That's it. Yes, it did look like the same guy to me. I mean, he had the same distinctive tattoos, the same kind of face paint, the same hat with horns. Like I said, the same freaking tattoos, which I don't think you can really replicate. The same kind of goatee, like same beard style, same shave. Like I said, it was very distinctive. So I don't think, and plus I was also looking at other physical features such as the shape of the nose, and it definitely looked like the same dude.
Because I mentioned it during one interview we had our team here from shooting live to the Hong Kong edition of the episode. I tried to explain a little bit to them about what was happening here to the Hong Kong people. And in so doing, it kind of made me realize something. When we were in Hong Kong last year, I sent us to a team member here live. We're in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I started showing my live streams earlier today around this is a scene from something I haven't even seen at an Antifa riot. This is definitely something else. No, it's not just all reporters now. I mean, a lot of it still is, but there are still a small handful of demonstrators. Okay, hold on, let me turn my phone back on. See if I can find that picture. And please be patient with me, my phone needs to boot up. Crud.
To get a hold of the desk and see what they're kind of down to answer.
Okay, yeah. So you just going on? Yeah, okay, yeah. Will do. Yeah, sorry. Just, yeah. Both names, sorry. I got it.
Just talking rumors, man, when I hear Biden.
Okay, now I have to wait for my apps to load back up. But yeah, as far as I know, any arrest right now that's going to be made is people breaking curfew. That's basically it.
So we turn on the tables now, just like they did us.
Asking people, I was thinking like I was gonna. How did you feel? It was like a black circle. They're like, no,
Okay, so okay, luckily, okay, open up, come on, open up. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, okay, so here is the picture if the phone focuses in. Come on, focus in. Focus in.
Well, I mean, just given the fact
Hold on. Now that's
Focus in.
You're saying he sounds white. So what, do I sound black, Asian, yellow, blue? I mean, listen,
Let me see if I get closer, we'll focus then.
I mean, tell me the truth. No bullshit. He just
Sorry, it won't focus in for some reason. That's freaking weird.
racist.
It won't focus in.
Look, did it sound like racist to you? Did you hear me? Ah, you're a liberal. What you meant to say before I caught you.
Yeah, sorry, it won't focus in, but like I said, it looks like the same guy. It's the lighting, don't worry. Thank you. Trump is locked out of Twitter. Yeah, it comes as no surprise to me. You know what's actually weird is that if what the Epoch Times reported on earlier is that when Trump was actually made a video urging his supporters who breached the Capitol building, he actually urged them to go home in a live video, but now Twitter has restricted it. I don't know why, but actually, if you try to find the video, it says it's been restricted because it's basically pushing a quote fraud election narrative or something like that. Basically unsubstantiated, something like that. Lost connection after you typed that. Well, I hope that wasn't me. I would not call myself an American hero. Technically, I'm protected because of my press badge. Because when the massive emergency messaging on over text messaging goes out, it basically was stating that the curfew is going to be set in DC at 6 p.m. and really the only people exempt are essential workers and media. Which, like I said, I'm pretty sure my press badge protects me from the West, or at least I hope it would. Losing our freedom? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was almost stuck inside the police circle. Wait, hold on. Looks like there's more protesters back here.
It's time for the police and the military to fight the hand that's been feeding illegitimate corrupt government.
Today's been a hectic day.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Joe Biden tried to run for president back in the late 80s, and he had to step aside because he had too much corruption. And back then we had somewhat of a fair media, and they exposed him, and he had to drop out of the race because he was corrupt back then. Now, he ain't only corrupt, but he's dementia patient. He don't even know how to put two sentences together, two words together. He can't even talk right.
But yeah, this is what looks like is left of the demonstration, and there is some onlookers as well. Yeah, this is basically it. What was like hundreds of thousands of demonstrators is literally diminished down to like a little handful.
When a country gets handed over to evil and they turn their back on God, which this government up here has done for decades now, that means that we're going to go into submission. We're going to go into captivity.
Email me the picture. I'd like. Okay. Okay, I'll do my best to email you the picture. Or pictures, plural. Sorry. That's no problem.
przydzielem już dużo. Kapitanem jest w tej chwili spokojnie, chyba więcej tych militarnych, wiele
Situation where it's like they stop
Lord God sent me today, and I told some of you guys.
Trudno mi powiedzieć, ile osób aresztowano, ale zernięto do policyjnych pojazdów sporo osób, które gdzieś tutaj jeszcze zostały. Mrużę oczy, bo gaz przeszkadza. Policja wielokrotnie używa gazu łzawiącego tutaj dusi, nie ma maski. Tak w tej chwili jest tutaj. O wszystkim, co dzieje się tutaj przed kapitanem, opowiadam w radiu.
Yeah, here's actually something. Well, it's funny now. It wasn't funny when it happened, but when the police were pushing everyone off of the, basically pushing the demonstrators out of the Capitol building and off of the Capitol building steps.
So as we continue to take a look around,
I actually was maced almost directly, and obviously it sucked. It hurt. It wasn't fun. And I'm pretty sure I almost got hit by impact munitions as well. I think it was like beanbags, because I know they were shooting those as well. And there were also flashbangs that went off around me as well. Yeah, it looks like the National Guard's not being used anymore. Yeah, I know, stay safe. Hey y'all, if you hear me talking to someone, I'm calling a contact of mine. Hey Lockman, let me think, what am I at? Basically, I'm on the main road leading to the Capitol building. Yes, but I don't think you'll be able to get close with a car because it's blocked off. It's basically cordoned off for a couple blocks, so you'll probably have to park somewhere without getting a ticket. And then, what was that? Okay, but yeah, let me get to this intersection to see if I can find a sign that will help you. Okay, well, I'm surprised you haven't been looking at my streams.
See, what we were doing is wrong, and we can be our nation again. Yes. He died on that cross. Yes, on purpose. Yes, it is finished.
No, I gotcha. No, I gotcha. Oh, okay. Okay, I see a sign. The sign says Pennsylvania Avenue 200.
There are people out right now violating the curfew.
And oh wait, I see another. Okay, so Pennsylvania Avenue and 3rd Street Northwest. So Pennsylvania Avenue and 3rd Street Northwest. No problem. Okay, just let me know when you're here. Alright, see ya. She was back.
Yeah, you don't have to follow.
And they're just arresting anybody that.
Tonight I'm proud to be a Canadian citizen. I'm not here to judge Canada, but from what I heard, y'all lockdowns were a lot more stricter than those in the US. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, please, because I don't want to get that wrong.
What are you thinking? Hey, guess what? I've been down here speaking to the people and for the people.
20 years, motherfucker. Don't start with me.
Okay, you've been smoking meth for 20 years. That's why you're making me quick
I got hit with the fucking vodka bottle, dude. What, you want to fucking try? Fucking talk shit.
What's up? What's up, guys?
What's up, big man?
Come on, guys. What's up? Come on. What's up?
Okay, looks like here it's mainly just press. Yeah, it seems like on this stretch of road it's just press right now. Looks like the demonstrators are basically headed back to their hotel rooms. But I'm not leaving until the rest of the demonstrators leave. Like, so I have to stay out here all night, all freaking night. I'll stay out here all freaking night, like freezing my rear end off.
Well, listen, I have it's between for me.
Let me sum it up.
Yeah, I say the majority of people here right now are just the media.
They do the right thing this month. This ain't gonna happen again.
Oh yeah, there are a lot more cops here. Oh, by far. Trying to see if there's any National Guard. I see people behind the police line in some sort of fatigues, but I don't think that's a National Guard. I think those are like federal troops. Twitter went full Soviet. Yo, trying to see if it's National Guard. Actually, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it seems like there are some National Guards still here, and definitely a lot of federal troops and city police.
Hold on, guys. We can disregard morality for legality. That's the thing now. And the people right in front of us work with the people in that big all white building. So that's what they're guilty by association. If I drive somebody to rob a bank, I am guilty by association. We can apply the same standards to them.
What he's saying makes sense. He comes from a police town. It's true.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bus back there. I'm pretty sure it's here to pick up the National Guard, because if there's one thing I know, white buses like that will pick up troops, because that's what I typically traveled in from point A to point B in large numbers when I was in the Marine Corps.
All in all, I'd say it's a really good day. It stops the county of balance. You know, all these swing states, all those legislatures, they're going to think, I don't think I have one of my counties to be sworn like this. And you know, that's what it takes to push the vote from. You know, they're all...
Oh, no, I'm standing here until I'm told I can't stand here.
Like, I mean, it's a big winner. Stop the fucking county. That's a
I don't know if they're arrested. I know they tried to circle doom everybody and shouted them. I did see some people coming out, so I don't know if they like cherry pick or they just let everybody loose and told them, hey, we can't shoot again. But yeah, for like the last hour, it's been this. Nothing's really happening. I went to get food.
So it's like everybody take a breath, think about the...
Yeah, everyone who's here right now has pretty much been here for the last hour.
And we'll pick this back up with cooler minds for days.
I am dying for attention.
Yeah, with how things are going with Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube now, I'm probably gonna try to switch platforms. I mean, I do have alternative media platforms. I have Paula, a Gab, a Rumble, a MeWe, Minds, but I've hardly ever really used those. And plus, as far as I know, those platforms don't really have any sort of live streaming capabilities or software that I can use. So that's kind of why I haven't been using them. And the app I'm using can't connect to either of them. It doesn't give me the option, and it doesn't. And those sites don't have any RTMP links that I can use to live stream through this. So yeah, you know, what's Orbeez? Because I've never heard of Orbeez before. My connection here is bad tonight. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. But of course, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if big tech is doing that. Because I know 2 of my videos have been blocked because of copyright strikes. Okay, social media platform formed in Florida is new. Okay, so Orbeez, I'll have to give that a look because this is the first time I've heard about it. So thank you for that tip. Don't really be sorry about it. In those videos, I kind of didn't have a notice that says I do not own the copyrights to this video, so I kind of brought that on myself because obviously this day and age, you know how, you know, big tech is with like copyright and all that stuff. Steven, okay. Like I said, I'll try to remember Orbeez, and I will actually, yeah, I'll try to remember Orbeez, and I will do what I can.
The Federal Reserve is not a part of the U.S. federal government. They do not work for the government. They sell us our money. And interest.
Would you say that the Democrat Party is completely different than it was years ago? So they're not even the same.
It's the Chinese Communist Party. I think they've always been one of power. Most people have been in there for years and years. I don't think they're any different.
But I mean,
Hey, what up? Oh, nothing. Still here at the Capitol building. Oh yeah, so 2 people actually died inside the Capitol building. So, yeah, one got shot in the neck. It was a young woman, but by Secret Service, and another guy, when the police were pushing him out of the building, this dude fell face forward onto the ground. His face landed on a flashbang, and it went off in his face, obviously. I don't know, I didn't see it. No, that's something I'm getting from a guy who actually was here. Yeah, the the police pushed everyone off of the front lawn of the Capitol building, and then they pushed them off of the sidewalk and then off of the immediate road in front of it, and they literally kept pushing people back to the intersection of Pennsylvania Avenue and 3rd. You know, well, here's the thing, like, so, like, the National Guard actually came here, and they literally formed a riot line in front of all the demonstrators. And eventually, when they pushed everyone back a little ways, what was it? Eventually there was 3 warnings to disperse because of unlawful assembly, and anyone caught would be arrested for violation of the 6 p.m. curfew that was ordered by the mayor. Yeah, I heard there's been big demonstrations in every capital across the country. Oh my gosh, I missed it!
That's how we funded the roads and the schools and the public infrastructure.
Yeah, this... But yeah, like, eventually, like, when the National Guard began pushing everyone back, they started forming a circle around everybody. And, I mean, I don't think they were going to arrest me because I have a press badge, and the notice that I got on my phone about the 6 p.m. curfew basically said the only people exempt were essential workers and media. Yeah, like... But yeah, like, it was hectic when they were pushing everyone off of the Capitol, because I got freaking maced. I almost got shot by impact munitions, which were beanbags, and also and then flashbangs going off, like, to my left and right. Well, I've never been shot. Like I said, like, they were shooting in my direction, but I didn't get shot. But I actually was hit by a pepper ball round back in Salem, Oregon. No, but it's freaking crazy. But like I said, but yeah, like I said, when they actually formed inside that circle, they actually were not letting people out. Like, it's just been crazy. Like, No, I'm actually still live streaming right now. Yeah. Who knows? I mean, I don't think I got any of that, but oh yeah, here's another thing. Like, a bunch of the demonstrators actually destroyed the press gear of the Associated Press. Like, they literally smashed the cameras, their servers, like, everything. Like, just dumped it in an entire pile. Yeah, they were smashing everything by the Associated Press. Oh my gosh, sounds nice. Until the last demonstrator leaves, which could be a while. I mean, literally right now, I don't even know if there's any left. Actually, yeah, never mind, there are. But right... Oh yeah, the Viking dude? Yeah, from what I'm getting, he was actually at BLM protest in Arizona. Yeah, and I saw the pictures, like, it's same tattoo, same get up, like, basically everything. I know, like, it's freaking nuts. And another thing that I saw from the Epoch Times is that Twitter was actually restricting a video by Trump that was urging the people to go home. Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing: like the electoral college votes were definitely good, but there were actually two different hearings. I believe it was Pennsylvania and Georgia. That the hearings were actually brought on by data experts, and they actually showed evidence of voting irregularities. Like, when I say voting irregularities, I'm talking about with the popular vote, not the electoral vote. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there was any fraud in the electoral college, which I don't know how there would be, especially since it's all closed doors and they all cast the vote by hand. But yeah, it's been crazy all freaking day. Cause, like, you know how long it took me just to, like, you have any idea how much people were at the Capitol? A lot. Like, it took me 15 or 20 minutes to get from the lawn all the way up to the breach doors. Like, that's how many people were there. That's how crowded it was. Oh, I guess it did. Like, this is something that I've never seen before. Like, I've been on a lot of BLM and Antifa riots, but this is like nothing I've ever seen before. Like, this is. Oh no, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine. Other than like getting freaking maced, I'm fine. I'm actually surprised because I thought they were just gonna like indiscriminately arrest people that they touched. Oh, my freaking back. I've been standing all day long. Oh yeah, I'm staying at the Hilton Garden Inn. It was like $120. No. Not that I've seen. But of course I haven't really looked around. I've only like been focused on here, and basically when I'm not here I'm in my room, so. But yeah, I actually was able to get a selfie with one of the people from the Epoch Times. I was able to get a selfie with the guy from the Epoch Times. Yeah, it was the same guy that does a lot of the YouTube promotions and commercials for the Epoch Times. Yeah, I thought it was. The Epoch Times is just a newspaper or a news organization. Yeah, because I'm basically subscribed to them, and I get a paper of theirs like every week. Yeah.
Just kidding, I'm not with George Soros.
Always like the only. Yeah. There was another independent reporter that I thought was going to be here, but apparently not. He decided not to come. I know. I was actually kind of excited to try to find him, but no, he never came. So it's a good thing I freaking layered up, because yesterday when there was a clash with BLM demonstrators and the Trump supporters, I went out with only one jacket, and it was freaking cold. Yeah, but today I basically put two coats. I basically put two coats on, and I have my pajama bottoms under my jeans. Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely not as uncomfortable as I was yesterday. Gosh damn. Is that my phone? No, it's not. Okay. So I heard a phone ring and I thought that was mine for some reason. Yeah, we've been at the same spot for like over an hour now. And I don't think the police are gonna push anyone back anymore. I think this is kind of like the what's it called, like a buffer point of where they're like, we're just gonna let people trickle out eventually.
Nobody right now, kind of calm right now.
Cause you're like, there's a very small fraction of a handful of demonstrators left here, and mainly media. Jeez. Yeah, I know. Oh no, I'm fine. I'll put like. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Alright, no problem. You as well. Bye. Alright. Looks like they cleared the street. Yeah, basically. It was mainly because the demonstrators are kind of left. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna leave until the last demonstrator leaves. That's basically how it's gonna be.
They're certifying Biden. Y'all failed.
I did the research on that. InfoWars is not accredited.
The thing is, if he shows you these, like, here they are.
Hey dude, where you at? You still on the train?
Hold on just a minute, honey. What's the name?
Hey dude, are you still on the train? Okay, I don't even know what the Vietnam Memorial is, sadly. Well, are you using Google Maps? Then just look on Google Maps and click on the Capitol building. I'm pretty sure it'll put you on the road you need to be on. What's surprising is actually it's like a 30-minute walk from the White House. Wait, back to the airport? Like tonight? Oh, okay. What time do you have to be on the plane tomorrow? 6 a.m.? Okay. Yeah, one tits up. Hey, that's freaking stupid. Okay, that's good. But yeah, it's like a 30-minute walk from the Washington Monument. Ay vey.
Unless you want me to stay up because tomorrow.
Yeah, true. What the hell? Ay vey. Okay, stay safe. Alright, see you when you get here.
You said y'all soft as fuck, harder than you are.
Whole reason I use Twitter is Trump right now. Just wait. I mean, just wait to see if Twitter will let him out of timeout. I mean, now that he's not the president, I don't know. But yeah, if anyone's interested, I'm gonna be attempting to upload the videos that I was able to record on both my phones sometime later. I mean, it's probably gonna take me a while because, you know, I don't have a lot of RAM on my phone or my computer. But I'm probably going to. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I'm probably going to download all of that and then upload it to my social media platforms. So yeah, if y'all are interested in seeing those videos, yeah, just keep looking at my pages. Just keep watching out for those, and you'll see them. You'll see them.
I've been here for like the last 5 hours, and anybody around here, anything I accept,
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
It deleted my video.
and you're not going to stop me. Fuck off! Keep your nerve. Whose side are you on, man?
I know to treat small streamers a lot like OCD. Well, people like you are appreciated. You really are. You're literally people like you are what makes what makes streamers like me grow. So trust me, you are appreciated.
Jump for the fucking life! You're bullshit! Now stop it! And let us in
I
there!
appreciate all of you officers. I know it's not your problem. I know that it's
God
people
damn
that
it!
have to
I
deal
want
with
to
officers,
fucking
and
choke
we are dealing
all
with
of
them.
you!
Thank
I
you for your
honestly do.
service.
I
We
honestly
are
do.
doing our service
Okay?
as citizens and
Just
as patriots.
fuck it up my chest. I hate all of you. Fuck!
The only person I am interested in calling a traitor to this country is Mayor Muriel Bowser for putting these officers in this position, for Joe Biden and the Democrat Party who have put all of us in this position. These are the traitors to our country. These are the people we need to be concerned about. We are here to hold those people in that building accountable. They are still here to certify a stolen election. That's what we need to focus on, not these men who are here to do their job, and women, thank you very much, but the folks in that building who are not doing their job. That is why we are here.
Not that right!
Thank you.
Oh, what's going on?
So, I know a few of you have been swamped out. And any of you tried today's chicken chipotle mouth or taco economically? Okay, check it out.
Listen, I am going to sit here and peaceful protest of these curfews, which frankly these poor officers, the mayor of this city, I don't know if you all know this, the mayor of this city during the George Floyd riot put a curfew on this city so that it would supposedly protect these officers. But she left these officers unprotected, be physically assaulted by BLM and Antifa until 2 or 3 in the morning where they burned cars, destroyed businesses, and looted this city. So the mayor is a piece of shit, and that's why I'm going to sit here and protest, and I'm going to stand here and hold these people accountable. So officers, I'm not here to be against you, I appreciate you. But I am here to hold my mayor accountable and hold my elected officials accountable, and that's what I intend to do tonight.
How are they left unprotected? They have fucking body arm and firearms. They are dressed up in body armor and are carrying firearms, yet they are left unprotected. I don't understand the logic behind that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm unprotected. I am out here as a single male by myself, unarmed, and these men have been storming me, spraying me with mace, and attempting to hit me with batons, shields, and their fists. So, remind me, who the victim is here in this situation? Guess what? I'm an American resident.
Hey everybody, I know this is a bad time, but I gotta do a little self-promotion here. I mean, if you like what I do and you want to help out, help support me, help support independent journalism, please donate to me to my Cash App and my Cash App, Cash App and Venmo. And if you're on one of my platforms that doesn't have those links, or one of those links in the bio or the about me, just let me know and I will type it in to the chat, so that way you'll be able to donate if you want to. Because if there's one thing this demonstration has taught me, is that I was underprepared for the mace and the flashbangs and the tear gas. And when I started getting maced, obviously I was like, you know what, I probably should have had some sort of gas mask and safety goggles. And I'm also self-funded, but that doesn't mean that I have enough money to do all this by myself. So any help from y'all, the audience, is very appreciated. And if you help me raise enough money to get a gas mask, I mean that would be very great. And no, I'm not planning on buying a ridiculously expensive gas mask. I mean, yeah, all gas masks are all expensive. But there was one guy that I met who basically bought his off Amazon for like $100. And that's probably on the cheap side.
So back to your statement earlier. But I've seen it in person, sir. Body armor and firearms are there. So how are they not protected? Officers are not here to get hurt for your benefit. How are they not protected? You've got to answer my question. You made a statement. Answer it. You made a statement. They are not here to get hurt for your benefit. They are not here to get hurt for your benefit.
Now we got two Trump supporters arguing with each other.
They're here for the corporate oligarchy in their building.
I want these folks to go home to their families. They deserve the right to go home to their families.
I'm not going to stay there and stand idly by.
You may have a separate opinion. I have mine. This is America. I will express it.
I am not going to stand here idly by while you insult these men and women who serve my city either, sir.
And I can show you video.
Oh, you poor thing.
Jeez.
Well, you stood by as we elected crooks into that office, so where's all that energy?
Oh, the police moving back?
I was a free appreciate you so much, officers.
It looks like the police might be moving back.
Thank you for being here, officers. We're not here for you. We're here for Congress.
Oh, we're here for everybody. It's fucking war.
You are seriously not one of us. We know full well.
I don't want to be one of you. I am a patriot. I understand what my civic duties are. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, the police are forming a police line. Looks like he's being arrested. We got demonstrated that's being arrested by the police for peacefully protesting. He did not harm anybody.
Why am I being stopped? What is going on? What is going on? What did I do? What did I do? Can somebody explain to me, please? Can somebody explain to me, please? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Can somebody explain to me? Come on. It's media. Document.
That's what makes you guys, that's what makes these people think you're the enemy. That's what makes them. He's out here running his mouth like a little fuck.
Hey, everybody has...
Are those freaking Fed cars?
They're doing their job with a sexual crime of a child. That's crazy.
What's he being charged with?
Can I be told what I did wrong?
The DC police are arresting somebody for I'm sorry.
First violation. Why is everybody else standing out there?
First Amendment.
I'm sorry.
Literally was.
I wasn't aware you guys were moving back. There wasn't a set line. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Or speaking.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, words of gallantry that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that
Okay, so the police are searching his bag, searching him.
I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Those of you who are
He's the one that was arguing with the other lady.
Oh, he was the one just arguing?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And he was walking up behind them saying something about this isn't.
Oh, so they took him down
He
and
basically
cuffed
said
him.
it was war.
Oh, okay.
And I think that guy that got him.
Well, I think he lost that battle.
Yeah.
That's what he told him.
I don't know. I think he was talking about something to her. And he said,
PNAC Media UK, what's up? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're leading him away.
Are people who have taken an oath come at risk to serve their city and their country, and they are put in this position. And it's unfair. It is not right. But it is the politicians, the corrupt politicians that have sold that to the Chinese Communist Party who have done that.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
I come here to get with you and with law enforcement and against this invasion by the Chinese Communist Party into our country and the theft of this election.
Yeah, let everyone know that the police just arrested a man for literally not knowing that they were gonna form another police line, and basically just talking.
Really? Who is it? Still in my view. Come on.
Fast forward to March.
Please down at that corner aren't really much left. What time will be until we can assess their threat level. Yeah, the police line isn't multiple police deep anymore. It's literally just one line.
See, I guess I don't know what the comparison is.
Yeah, the relationship with conservatives and Trump supporters here it's literally been shattered. I mean, it was shattered with Trump supporters and conservatives in the Pacific Northwest due to Salem. But now I think this was solidified across the country. Like now I'm pretty sure there's still going to be a lot of back the blue people in Trump rallies.
Like something like this. Although I think now we're in the easiest way. Yeah, probably. Over here,
I don't know what Trump's gonna do, because I know there's a bunch of attorney generals in a lot of blue states that are trying to find some sort of criminal charges to put against him. So I don't know what Trump's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna call the bluff and stay here, or if he's gonna leave the country, because he knows they're basically gonna try to crucify him.
not give us this nation, only to take it away. And I know that you will find a way to bring us this nation back. But I ask you for one thing, Heavenly Father, one thing. For the strength and the courage of the American people to do what is necessary to protect their liberty. I ask only for the strength and courage
because I'm not for or against Trump, but from what I've seen from the last 4 years is that politicians were literally trying to throw anything at the wall to make anything stick against Trump. I mean, there was a 3-year investigation about Russian collusion with literally no evidence to show any sort of conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia. And then there was obviously Ukraine, where they tried to say, there was quid pro quo there, which honestly I didn't listen to the audio because there was no audio, it was just a transcript. I read the transcript, and I honestly didn't see anything illegal from that transcript. I honestly did not. And I'm pretty sure that, and I think there's a couple other things. Well, obviously it's like the taxes and all that. But from what I understand is that he has paid his fair share in taxes, from what I understand. I mean, when what was it? Oh yeah, when they were actually impeaching him over the whole Ukraine thing. I remember people, the media always saying that, this is the whistleblower that'll nail the coffin. That'll hammer the nails in Trump's coffin. But literally, the whistleblower didn't really reveal anything, like really nothing. And there was this ambassador he fired, whom I think just because he didn't trust her. And basically she was a witness at his, quote unquote, witness at his impeachment just because, she was still a bit butthurt that he fired her, which isn't a surprise for any president to do, because Obama basically fired everyone and replaced it with people that he thought he could trust. So really, there's not much was different from what Trump did than what Obama did. Yeah, but then anything that came out against Joe Biden, obviously people try to say, it's like Russian-style disinformation. Well, here's the thing: what classifies something as Russian-style misinformation? Like, seriously, what does? And even Glenn Greenwald, who doesn't really care about Trump at all, he does not like Trump. He literally, but Glenn Greenwald has enough integrity as a reporter to call out corruption when he sees it. And he basically called out the dirty politicians and bureaucrats who were covering up the whole Biden story and trying to say it was misinformation, because The Intercept, which is ironically something that Glenn Greenwald founded and that he had to quit from, because The Intercept posted a story. What was it about? I forgot what it was about, but it had something to do with a signed letter or document by multiple people from the intelligence agencies like former people from the intelligence agencies. And in that, and then I've tried to say, here is a letter, basically, here's a document signed by multiple people from these intelligence agencies saying that this is like Russian style, blah, 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 even though in that letter, I mean, it's a small thing to look over, but it literally says in the letter that that these intelligence people have no evidence whatsoever to show that it's Russian. But then it goes to this logical fallacy, which is called appeal to authority. Basically, they did this by saying, due to our experience, which is honestly nothing. Like seriously, if you're gonna give us such an incredible claim, like give us some sort of evidence. But there was none. There's none that they could give us. And what actually caused me to get a little bit excited was when I actually when I saw an interview of Glenn Greenwald that was conducted by Tucker Carlson, of where Glenn Greenwald actually called out and actually called out the establishment and the bureaucrats and the politicians and actually using the term deep state. And when he said deep state, I was just like, oh, Glenn, he red-pilled. Because I never thought I would hear someone like Glenn Greenwald actually use the term deep state like that. Because he did. He literally called them the deep state. Look it up. Just look up Tucker Carlson interview with Glenn Greenwald. He talks about this. That's a lot. That's a bit of cop cars. A couple of paddy wagons.
So you don't vape me. I don't know if there's anything else I pulled it out, I brushed it off, and I charged it one time for in the last 6 months. Alright, yeah, that's it, motherfucker. Your dog.
Here at Triple Address Nation right now on OSBN.
No, the thing. What's your favorite ice cream? Come on, man.
Marcus with 2Ks. Marcus, I'm a Viking. Marcus Aurelius.
You guys are back. This cat back.
Near a little town called that.
What do you mean by remove Trump? Are you talking about going to the Oval Office and actually physically escort him out, or what?
Small world. Why did we not carpool?
Must be a different town. Because I'm an ignorant American trying to figure out what's going on.
Wait, Trump suspended?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just saw a title for the Tim Cast IOL, and it says Trump is suspended. As CNN declares insurrection in D.C. with Jack Murphy, yada yada.
So we were just encouraging people to stay out. And I got drive over here from downtown.
He served as a congressman 15 years before and returned at the beginning of the Civil War to serve as president. It was a different place than he knew it as congressman, and 15 years had changed a lot. The Spriggs boarding house across the street, which is now the Library of Congress, was gone. And this building was changing. Big changes. They're building a dome on the Capitol. But they were also, in the earliest days of the war, President Lincoln was counsel, stop building the dome. It costs too much money, we can't spend any more time on it. And he said, no, we're going to build that dome, we're going to finish it. That dome and this building will be a symbol of this country that will survive this Civil War and come back strong. So they built the dome. They won the war. And since those days, that dome and this building have been a symbol to this country, a symbol of unity and hope. Tourists come through here before COVID-19 by the tens of thousands. If you've ever noticed their tours, they're often shushed. People are saying, show some respect for this building. We know this building in Rotunda is a place where some of the greatest American heroes of both wars stayed. We go there to honor them. We know this building because we work here. We enact laws here, change America. We gather for State of the Union messages from presidents and honor the people in the gallery. This is a special place. This is a sacred place. But this sacred place was desecrated by a mob today, on our watch. This temple to democracy was defiled by thugs who roamed the halls, sat in that chair, Mr. Vice President, the one that you vacated at 2:15 this afternoon, sat and posed for pictures.
Get some good accounts of what actually happened.
What brought this on? Did this mob spring spontaneously from America? No. This mob was invited to come to Washington on this day by this president for one reason.
They know him.
Because he knew the Electoral College vote was going to be counted this day. He wanted this mob to disrupt the constitutional process which we are part of. This mob was inspired by a president who cannot accept defeat. If you wonder whether I'm going too far in what I say, just read the transcript with the Secretary of State from Georgia and listen to this president's wild conspiracy theories, one after the other, swatted down by that Republican elected official and his attorney as having no basis in fact. This president begs, coaxes, threatens the Secretary of State to find any other venue that would be a simple, obvious crime. The lengths he will go to are obvious. The Texas senator says to us, well, many people still agree with him, you know, when it gets down to the bottom line. Many people have fallen for this presidential position that it must have been a rigged election if we lost. Well, I would say that after we've lost count, 57 lawsuits, 62 lawsuits, I've heard so many numbers, after 90 different judges, after this president took his case, the best he could put together, to the highest court in the land across the street, where he has personally chosen 3 justices on the Supreme Court. I say to the senator from Texas, you know much more about that court than I do. I don't believe they let that paper that he set up there even hit the desk before they laughed it out of the court. And that's the best he had to offer. No evidence whatsoever of this rigged election and this fraudulence. The senator from Texas says, we just want to create a little commission. 10 days, we're going to audit all the states, particularly the ones that are contention here, and find out what actually occurred. And it really draws its parallel in 1876, Hayes and Tilden. Don't forget what that commission, that so-called political compromise, achieved. It was not just some ordinary governmental commission. It was a commission that killed Reconstruction, that established Jim Crow, that even after a civil war which tore this nation apart, it re-enslaved African Americans. And it was a commission that invited the voter suppression we are still fighting today in America. Let me close by saying this. The vote we're going have here is a clear choice. Whether we are going to feast in ignorance or we are going to tell the truth to the American people. We saw that beast today roaming the halls. Let's not invite it back.
Calm down.
Majority Leader, President, I yield up to 5 minutes. Senator from Kansas, Senator Marshall.
Senator from Kansas. Thank you, Mr. President. Freedom of speech and the freedom to protest are provided in our Constitution. And I share the same frustration that many Americans have with the presidential election. The violence and mob rule which occurred at the U.S. Capitol today and across the country over the past year are unacceptable. And I condemn them at the highest level. And like all of us in the chamber, I'm thankful for the heroic law enforcement officers who work feverishly to restore orders that we get back to the electoral certification process. During my 29-year career as an obstetrician and gynecologist, too often I had to sit down with patients and give them a very bad diagnosis. It might have been a young mother of 3 who I delivered all 3 of her babies, now with metastatic breast cancer. Or perhaps another woman with advanced cervical or ovarian cancer, all with a very challenging prognosis. But before I sit down with each one of those patients, I carefully reviewed all their labs, their x-rays, and their pathology to make sure I had the facts straight. But at the end of the day, my final recommendation was always going to be a recommendation from my heart. I want my fellow Kansans and all Americans to know that I've given as much consideration and thought surrounding the issue objecting to a state's electoral college votes as I did considering the treatment plan for a serious health concern. And today's decision, once again, is from my heart. Mr. President, I rise today to restore integrity to our republic. And I rise to join the many of our colleagues who are all concerned for current and future generations. We must restore faith and confidence in one of our republic's most hallowed, patriotic duties, voting. There's no question our U.S. Constitution empowers state legislatures to execute free, legal, and fair elections. Unfortunately, in several states, the clear authority of those state legislatures to determine the rules for voting were usurped by governors, secretaries of states, and activist courts. Our laws and constitution should always be.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all are hearing the live footage from inside the Capitol building right now, but right now they're just blaming Trump for the mob, breaking down the doors. They're making no mention of him asking for peaceful protest. They're not mentioning anything of him telling them to please go home. They're not mentioning anything of that.
We must and will have a peaceful transition.
Because right now all Congress is doing right now is blaming Trump for everything I could today.
May God bless this great republic. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield back.
Democratic leader. Senator from Illinois.
President, in 2004, I packed up my rucksack, laced up my boots, and deployed to Iraq, ready to sacrifice whatever was asked of me. All because I love this nation, willing to sacrifice my life if needed. Because I believe in the sanctity of our electoral system, which had declared George W. Bush my commander-in-chief. I earned my wounds, proudly fighting in a war I did not support, on the orders of a president I did not vote for. Because I believed in, and I still do believe in, the values of our nation. Because I believe in a government of, by, and for the people, where voters choose who leads them, not the other way around. I have spent my entire adult life defending our democracy, but I never thought it would be necessary to defend it from an attempted violent overthrow in our nation's own Capitol building.
Yeah, they're calling the storming on the Capitol building an attempted overthrow.
Inciting violence deter me from carrying out my constitutional duties. You know, when my Army buddies and I raised our right hands, when the 45,000 troops in Arizona raised their right hands and swore
to protect and defend the Constitution. We did not qualify our oath by saying that we'd follow orders only when the Commander-in-Chief was someone whose election we were happy with. Just like when every senator in this chamber was sworn into office, we didn't mutter.
The reason they have ended up in riot gear is because the left has literally sent leftists and Antifa to physically assault these people so many times that they have to show up and say, that's what happened. It's the left that's done this. The left has done this.
There's no explanation. Joe Biden won the election with a record number of votes. Republican officials nationwide confirmed those results, including in Arizona. I have judge after Trump-appointed judge. Even Trump's Attorney General admitted that the United States Department of Justice had not found widespread fraud that would have affected the outcome.
They would be doing
still,
Roman candles.
many of my Republican colleagues are asking us to ignore all of that. With no evidence of their own, they're asking us to ignore court rulings, ignore Republican election officials, and even worse, ignore the will of the people across this vast, great nation. By trying to overturn this election, they are placing more trust in Reddit conspiracy theories over the Constitution, proving that appeasing Trump is more important to them than protecting the most basic tenet of our republic, the adherence to free and fair elections.
Oh, no, I gotta go.
What people don't understand is that building right there, that building right there is that big building. 1814. When the Canadians, I've been at a super, that is our building. I've been at a super, and when they lie and they cheat to us, that's a fucking problem. I've been at a super.
That's what's left of the protesters. That's it. Everyone right here is press. There are a few people right there, press. Like six people right there, protesters. Right there, protesters. That's what's left. Like that's literally what's left.
You get a motorcycle accident. Go off.
This is what's left of the demonstration. Well, hey everybody, I'm gonna be signing off. I know y'all don't want me to, but I'm going to, cause I have to get up early to get the rental call back early and to wait for my flight. Sorry I couldn't stay here longer. I'm sorry I couldn't stream it any longer. But you know what? I hope I've shown enough footage to put. Wait, hold on.
I can tell you the reason. The mayor actually issues non-arrest orders, disperse only orders. I believe that's what they call them, disperse only orders. So she puts them in a position where she does not want them to arrest.
I'm asking, I was wondering.
There's more police cars arriving. And if nothing's gonna happen after they all park, I will leave.
I push him because I want him to be an honest.
Oh, gosh, my back.
They're sitting out somewhere. My thing is, where did these orders come from? I know well, they're all pedophiles and child rapists and murderers. That's what they do. Muriel Bowser. I know that.
It is Muriel Bowser who told us to not.
They cannot tell the crowd what you are. What are you I'm waiting for Fox to go live.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Ciclo, or no, from Blood In, Blood Out, or Vato Locos, one white guy. You guys have this back?
Yeah, more police cars just showed up.
They're just waiting for us to find. They're waiting. That was a big news story all night. Was we don't set we don't set buildings on fire.
I know, it's funny. I was watching the news to find out if they were going back to work and if they were continuing the debate on Arizona. Does anybody know if they're continuing the debate on Arizona? Do we know what's happened?
They restarted the debate. Okay. We were out there at 5 in the morning.
Trump administration cabinet members are reportedly discussing
Yeah, we were out there. It was so cold. So now they're re-airing all their old footage from earlier times. And if you turn the channel, they're all saying this. I know. I'm ready. Honestly, we're gonna occupy. Yeah, we're gonna occupy. We've been
We're just tired, officers. This is not an extension of nonviolent protesting.
It's just we're gonna have a little nap in, officers. We're gonna do a nap. We're gonna
Leave it to Trump supporters. Nap in. We'll do it.
Yeah, but this is what's left of the protesters again. Like once again, like the majority of civilians out here are just press. That's it. Literally, all the protesters are like gone. Like there's just only a few small group left. That's it.
Just keep it PG down here. That's all we're asking. PG only. PG.
We're the second one.
You don't know what they've done to PG lately. It's all pouring so quickly. You didn't even know.
J-A-C-O-B-S. That's Jerry. And I'm J-E-O-L-Y.
They need a Snap 180 media truck. Have you been able to keep track of these right here, guys?
Chicago. Yes. We met here a month
But yeah, like I said, this is it. Over here and over here. Oh, what's up with the protesters? Everything right here is press. Everything. The majority of the private citizens left out here are the press. That's it. There's a small group of protesters. That's it. From the thousands upon thousands that were out here, this is what it's reduced to.
Take a selfie with us. Oh my God. Will you take a selfie? No. Yes, you can. Stop it. Can you stand by? Are you really from National Geographic then? Yeah. We'll let you leave your last story, even though it's not whatever. Will you guys wait to let us know if anything ever happens with them? No, like, if anything ever happens. Yeah. We're occupying the Capitol. Oh yes, please get it right. I gotta stretch it again. Sitting on my butt is really difficult. I gotta stretch it.
It's a sad day. What happened today? Part of the police signs. Looks like all the police are moving back.
Thank you all. Appreciate it, officers. Thank you for your service. Does that mean we move closer?
Yeah, looks like the police are withdrawing. They're going back behind the barricades.
Oh, somebody help me. Oh, I got it. Shit, that was hard.
Alright, let's go up and see. But yeah, the police are moving back behind the barricades. I was wondering when this line was gonna let go.
Tonight, a much calmer scene.
I want to ask him if he's reporting the truth or the lies. I would like to know.
Him?
Let me see what he's saying.
Folks, pull in that way.
Very, very confident.
Eating the chow right now. I don't blame him. Food does sound good right now. Haven't had anything since breakfast.
Get on the other side of the fence line, that's fine.
They will remove Trump.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to see if you were lying or telling me. I heard you. Appreciate that.
I heard you. News Nation.
Yeah, you know what? You know how this was going to be. That is a true story. Sit back. Because all the electoral college votes were left intact. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. She's from Texas.
We're from WGN.
Oh my God! I watched.
Oh, WGN's here.
That's actually the only news mainstream media I will ever watch at all. Actually, not even morning. Every time. I will tell you this. Yeah, nice. 35 years, 45 days. I can't believe I'm not.
Regular Alpha Bravo.
You are seriously from WGN. From WGN America. Okay, I know.
I'd go with whatever.
Yeah, because I actually respect that.
Yeah, but this. Yeah, but it looks like everything is calmed down to its fullest extent as possible. Yeah, there's still some demonstrators here. The media is still here. National Guard's still here. The feds are still here. Wait, are the feds still here? I'm not sure. But obviously the police are still here. I highly doubt anything is going to transpire. Only 3 people watching now. Oh, 4 people, my bad. But yeah, this is it. This is what's left.
Third world countries.
Yeah, just the National Guard and the police. This is a very sad night. This is a very sad day to see what happened. If there was any sort of miracle that would happen, if there was any sort of chance, like whatever chance people thought Trump had, what happened today, it basically ruined it. The storming of the Capitol building, and no, I'm not trying. I know I'm not trying to crap on any Trump supporters. I actually have a lot of respect for Trump supporters because they're literally the only ones that have really been nice to me. Because whenever I try to live stream like BLM or Antifa, they obviously go through the don't record us or we'll attack you, and I've never had that problem with Trumpers. But with what happened, it's just sad. Whatever chance they thought Trump had, the people that actually were involved in the actual storming, like breaking down the doors and trying to get inside, they gotta realize that whatever chance they thought Trump had, that's literally what solidified him not winning at all. Like with whatever little chance they thought he had, and it's unfortunate. Because I know Trump supporters really wanted him to remain president. I know they wanted him to be reelected. A woman got shot. A man got killed by having a flashbang explode in his face. It's a very sad thing, and now Trump's gonna be condemned throughout history for what happened here. Everyone, if you want people to know what actually happened here on this day, please archive, download, continuously share the videos of what happened here so they don't condemn everyone that was here today. Please show. I just continue to share the videos of what happened here this day. It's the only way the world will know what happened here. Because now it's all anyone has left is what's on the internet, and we all know how the internet is controlled by big corporations, Facebook, Twitter, Google. Please just keep sharing these videos so everyone knows what happened here this day. I know Trump is going to get blamed for this. Well, he's already been blamed. Well, everybody, this is the end of the stream, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. And if you want to help support me in independent journalism, please donate to my Cash App and my Venmo. If you want to know, both my Cash App and Venmo both have the same name, just different symbols at the beginning. With Cash App, it's the money sign, and with Venmo, it's the @ sign. But basically, for Cash App, it's going to be money sign Genoa. That's spelled JOURNOA. And the same thing with Venmo, except it's the @ sign JOURNOA. So if you want to help support me in independent journalism, please consider donating. Doesn't matter how small the donation is, whether it be $1, $5, or $10. Any amount is appreciated. Well, everybody, this is the end of the stream and the end of the Trump administration. And, well, good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, hell.